nenywa omwenge ne mpulira kale nga nvuddeko nzenna sikyategeera bintu.
Hello everybody, my name is Adira Rachel and today we're at Hana International School, and together with me I have some beautiful young ladies here who are going to be able to interact with us and give us their views on today's topic, which is peer pressure. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves and we shall get on with the topic. Please.
Hi, my name is Kara. I'm in senior 3 and I'm 16 years old. Sorry.
All right.
Hi everyone, my name is Namuli Melissa Vanessa. I'm in Form 5 and I'm 18 years old.
All right. So beautiful young minds here. So today's topic is peer pressure. Each of you is going to give us your views on what do you think peer pressure is. So please, Melissa.
To me, I feel like peer pressure, I think peer pressure is when someone does something not willingly, but because they're influenced by the group around them or the environment around them. Yeah.
All right. Aaron, what's your view on peer pressure?
Peer pressure is when someone is influenced to do something they wouldn't want to do, but they'll do it according to the environment around them.
All right.
Like, for example, let's say you guys are doing something and you're like, it looks really nice to me, but I don't want to do it. But to be part of you guys, I will do it because I want to be with you guys. I want to join your group.
All right. Beautiful submissions there. So, in regards to peer pressure, there are positive and negative. So each of you is going to give me your views on them. So Melissa, what do you think positive peer pressure is?
Positive peer pressure, this is when someone does something and the outcomes are going to be good, like positive.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And you, Aaron?
Positive peer pressure is when someone is influenced to do something good and there's good results.
Good results. Great. So each of you give me examples. What do you think positive peer pressure is?
Like an example?
Yes.
Then we are in school. Let me say I have friends. And I tell them, like, I wake up, you know how we're all from class, and then I decide to sleep after class. So they come to me and they're like, oh, wake up, we go to class. And I'm like, no, I don't really feel like going for prep. And they're like, it's better you go for prep because imagine if you don't go for prep, they find you in dorm, they're going to suspend you. So I'm like, okay, I don't really want to go for prep, but they've influenced me to go for prep because they've given me the good things about going for prep.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's positive peer pressure.
Positive, yeah.
Okay. Aaron, what is positive peer pressure? An example.
Yeah, an example of positive peer pressure. So like here at Hana, we are allowed to bring our phones and we use them over the weekend and hand them in on Sunday evening.
Okay.
So maybe I don't want to like hand in my phone and my friends are like going to hand in their phone. So may I just take my supper and go back to dorm. So my friends will come to me and be like, why didn't you hand in your phone? Go hand in your phone. They'll be like, if you don't hand in your phone, it would be suspended and you might also be suspended.
Yes.
So yeah, they're influencing me to do something good. And at the end of it all, since my friends have told me, I'll take my phone.
All right, beautiful right there. So let's go to the flip side, negative peer pressure. Melissa, what do you think negative peer pressure is?
Now, of course, we all know negative is the opposite of positive. So yeah, this is when you do something, like your friends influence you to do something, and then the outcomes turn out to be bad or negative. Yeah.
True. Can you furnish us with an example?
Life experience. So there is a time when, you know how we get our holidays.
Yes.
Of course, I'm 18, I'm supposed to go out, but then I have to inform my parents where I'm going. So there's this time I'd gone out, like 3 days back, I was always going out. So I felt it would be stupid if I tell my mom I'm going out the 4th time. She'd be like, don't you have things to do at home? So I decided not to tell her. I woke up very early because she knows I wake up late. When I woke up and she was like, are you going somewhere? I'm like, no, I'm not even going anywhere. I just feel like I don't have sleep. She's like, okay. After her leaving the house like this, I decided to put on my clothes because my friend had told me, oh, we are going somewhere. They had nothing to do at the place, but they just felt like going out. I also didn't want to go, but because they were going, I felt like, why would I be home? I went. After reaching the place, it comes to 6, because I know my mom comes back at 9. So I'm like, let me stay. It clocks 8, it starts raining. I'm like, should I call my mom? Shouldn't I call her? So I'm like, if she calls me, I'll tell her I went for a friend's birthday. I didn't want to tell her because I didn't have money. So the friend sent me money. Of course, I'll cook up some story. My friends are like, I feel like you should stay because you'll understand it's raining and all that. I'm like, you guys, are you for real? So I go out, I'm like, no, I should go back home. They're like, no, stay, it's raining. Every parent will understand it was raining, so you stayed at your friend's home. It clocks 12. I'm like, no, let me just, she calls. I'm like, hi, I couldn't make it, blah, 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 and all that. She's like, you're so stupid. I asked you in the morning, are you going anywhere? You decided to lie to me. Now this is the time you're telling me. She just hung up. Stupidly, because I felt like I had informed her, I decided not to call again. In the morning, I wake up, like I slept at a friend's place. I wake up in the morning when Esther has sent me messages. She's like, oh, daddy's pissed and all that, blah, blah, blah. But she was lying because my dad wasn't in the country. And of course, you know how mothers are, they'll cover up for you. So I go back home. I find my mom home. It was a Friday, but she always works on Fridays. I think she stayed at home. She's like, let me wait for this girl to come back. So I go back home. I greeted her. She didn't say anything. She seemed happy and all that. At night, she calls me. She's like, oh, so you went out. This is what you're going to be doing. I know you're a teenager and all that. You're supposed to have things. I always give you the freedom you want, but it doesn't make sense. Why would you go out and don't call me? And then why would I ask you, are you going anywhere? And then you lie to me. I'm like, I'm sorry and all that. She's like, bring your phone. So in my head, I'm like, you're not the one who bought for me this phone. It's my dad. But I didn't say it to her.
Okay.
She's like, just bring your phone. I gave her my phone. I started regretting. I'm like, so the people I went with actually have their phones and I'm here suffering.
Yes.
So I decided not to eat. I started regretting. I decided not to eat because I know if I don't eat, of course she'll give me back my phone. She gave it to me after one day. So yeah.
But you learned your lesson.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
All right. So back to you, Erin. Give us an example of a time you faced negative peer pressure.
Yeah. I think it was during COVID. So it was I think it was a Friday. So I'm like just scrolling through my phone and everything and all that stuff. So I'm seeing this poster going around last week. I'm like,
what is this?
I'm like, what is this? So my friends text me and they're like, Erin, did you? And I'm like, and they're like, are you prepared? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, last trip. I'm like, you guys, it's locked down. It's supposed to say inside. What do you mean? And they're like, Erin, no, it's going to be safe. They won't even, it's a house. It's not like a public place or something. I'm like, okay. So I go to my brother because my mom cannot let me leave this house without my brother. So I told my brother, you see, you know, and he's like, yeah, I already know about this. And I'm like, are you sure it's safe? It's like, yeah, my brother at this point, by then, I think he was still young.
He was.
Because nowadays he's mature, according to what I see. So me and my brother were like, I think we should tell mom and then we go. But
how old is he?
He made 20 in January.
So by then he was like,
by then
18?
I think he was like
17.
17.
Yeah, something like that.
I think he was like 14 there. I don't know, 13. So we decided to tell our mom. So we talked to our mom, and then our mom's like, you guys are not going anywhere.
What did you tell her? Did you actually tell her it was last trip?
We told her it was Graham's my brother. We told her it was Graham's friend's birthday party, and I know that friend.
Okay.
And it's going to be at their house. Their parents are there. It's safe. We'll put on masks. We just want to celebrate their birthday because we are close. I don't know even who we are talking about.
So even had to lie about the name.
Clearly.
I think we said something like Louis. I don't know. So my mom was like, should we talk to the parents? I'm like, no, we already talked. but and I was like, Mommy, right now, you yourself, you'll be busy preparing for your son's birthday party. You didn't pick up calls. So my mom, I don't know how, but she believed, and she was like, you guys be safe. She gave us money. She made sure we put on masks. Then we got out. We reach this place. Kids are enjoying. There's all these cool kids. My brother goes around. He starts taking pics with random people. So I just stay there, and I'm like, okay, let me make friends. And then I see my friends. I'm like, wow. So I go to my friends. We're like talking, nice outfit, nice shoes. Should we drink? At this point, I don't drink. I was like, no, me, my brother is here, and I cannot do these things.
All right.
This is how the peer pressure.
This is how the peer pressure. Now we are saying it.
From there, I can't do this thing.
Drink.
We should dance. At this point, I didn't know these things of dancing and they bend you.
Okay.
I didn't know. I'm seeing my friends do it. We are all in Form 1.
Okay.
Like how? So they are doing their things that just like that, bam 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 at the gate. Niggas, you guys, police, you guys, police. And then I'm like, what should we do?
Oh dear.
I'm panicking. My brother doesn't know what to do. He's stuck. Should I call mommy? Should I call daddy? But they'll abuse us. We said it was a birthday party.
Oh dear.
Children start passing like behind. Or why it was a window, why it was a door. I don't remember because at this point,
Did you get that?
So you had to like pass through this window or door and you jump over the fence and you go.
It's the old door, like she's not.
Yes, I'm not.
And you jump over the fence and you go.
So my brother is like, Aaron, if you want to survive, let's go. So I'm like, okay. So he helps me down. We run. We get a border. So at this point, we reach home. We told our mom the birthday party was good. It was right. See, responsible people even came back early.
Oh, wonderful children.
And then she's like, oh, it's okay. News comes at 7.
Oh dear. I think I watched that. I actually watched that.
Imagine seeing your face on the news.
Yeah.
News comes at 7.
I think I saw that on TV. So you're the one.
I nearly choked on rice seeing children moving in a line holding hands because they're going to a police station. And I'm like, what if these cameras got me?
Did you critically look and
my brother is not here at this time. I think he was like sent somewhere. So I'm the only one there in that sitting room with my parents. We are watching news.
Oh dear.
And then my mom was like, why these irresponsible parents? How can you let just
not knowing she's one of them?
She was like, how can you let your young daughters and sons to go out to you see, imagine and then in my head I was like, I'm imagining myself calling my mom.
I know.
Mommy, I'm at police. Come for me. Yeah. I thought I was going to a birthday party.
But it's the holding hands for me.
Yeah. And the kid at the front, I knew him. That was the funny part.
Oh wow. But you almost choked on rice.
Yes.
Imagine if they caught an angle of you and your mom is like, I know
That's
that trouser.
going away.
And your mom is like, I know that trouser. That's how she looks. But yeah.
So guys, you guys out there, peer pressure is not good. For real. Imagine my life after that.
Yeah, true. So did you learn, what lessons did you learn from that, and what would you advise the cool teens out there in regards to combating negative peer pressure?
If it's this kind of condition, tell your mom the truth. The truth will set you free. Tell your mom the truth. If they've told you not to go, don't go. And if you know there's consequences, because it was COVID, they refused us to go out. Don't go. Like, if you know something, you yourself, you know something's going to happen, but you still go. So, don't go. Don't listen to your friends.
Don't listen to
Okay, listen to them if it's something good.
Okay. All right. So, Melissa, what advice do you give to the cool teens out there in regards to peer pressure?
If you feel like something is not going to work out, it has bad outcomes, why would you do it? And if someone tells you something, think about it. What are the outcomes? Are they good? Are they bad? Are the bad outcomes more than the good ones? Of course, if they are more, then why are you doing it when you know you're going to suffer after it?
Yeah.
And if someone tells you something, you're not supposed to say yes to everything. I tell you this, yes. Give me this, yes. Literally, everyone knows that if I tell her this, if I ask her for anything, all she's going to say, yes.
Yeah.
Someone wants to go out, they're like, oh, tap Melissa, she'll just say yes. Yeah, you should have a no in your mouth.
All right. So Erin, kindly give us your concluding remarks as we end the podcast.
In conclusion, being a cool kid is nice. We all want to be cool kids. We all want to be cool kids. I personally, I do. I want. Not so bad that I'll do anything. Yeah, I want. Yeah. Yeah, I like see from my brother, like he goes to all these places and they're like Graham. Like people know him. Like I would want that to happen to me, but being a common figure is also not good. So guys,
If you can't have it, just leave
yeah,
it.
just leave it. Don't just push it just because. Like,
Your
okay, for
friends.
example, my brother. You're friends with my brother and you're like, Graham's a cool kid. Graham does this. Let me also do this.
All right.
At some point, you're going to ruin your life because people die. You either die of drugs or they'll arrest you, and then that will be your
Anything can
parents.
just happen.
Anything can happen.
That will be your parents' pay, and then just know you.
The consequences.
Yeah, your parents will even lose love for you all because
Trust.
you wanted to be a
Trust.
cool kid.
True.
So cool kids, not everyone's going to go to heaven. No. I might be a cool kid as a teen, and then as an adult, I might even start picking bottles.
True.
So-
That's a very valid point.
Guys, let's now look at my brother. He's okay now. He's
And I feel like
studying.
everyone has a different background.
Yeah.
Like if someone is doing something, you don't know why they're doing it. First, look
Alright.
at yourself. If you do something, what are your parents going to say?
Yeah.
You take drugs. Do your parents have the money to take you to rehab?
Yeah.
Because your other friends are doing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Might be here. My parents are rich. Oh, your parents are rich. Mine are broke. And then for you, they give you like this kind of allowance, and then you do all these nice things. And I think I can also do that things just because you're doing it. We are different.
All right. So
We're
it's
very
being
different.
content.
Yeah. Just have what you have.
Mm.
Be what you are. Yeah.
And life moves on. So I think in conclusion, all of the teens out there, for every choice you make, there's going to be a consequence. And the consequence is going to lead to change. So put those 3 C's in mind whenever you're deciding to make a decision. That has been it from us. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day. Bye.